Hi everyone, I am Alicia, I am a psychic and I offer private session. If you're interested, you can check my website down below in the description. I wanted to channel about something that has been a timeline that keep coming back to me and that has been coming from, I think, since last year. So the timeline that I'm perceiving is November, which is starting tomorrow, until the end of February, like a very important period for some reason. I can partly sense the energies of those different months. For example, as I said in my previous video that I'm gonna link the November global energies channeling. November is like big acceleration, like big chaotic centrifuge force, like a lot is happening in the outside, and everyone is a bit like shocked, but you have to trust. And then February and then December, on the contrary, very different energies. Everything is frozen in a way that I'm starting to think, because I heard that I channeled the word frozen many times, and I thought, is it going to be a very, very cold December? Something like this. Yes, so I'm gonna link this video, but I was allowed to channel different information about this time period, November to February, but I was not allowed to fully see everything. For example, in November, I know that something quite massive is going to happen in the United States, and it's going to have consequences everywhere in the world, especially in Europe, but it's mostly happening in the United States. But I cannot tell you what. I'm not allowed to see what, and yeah. I channeled once a long time ago, I think end of summer. I channeled something about Black November, which is a crazy term. I usually do not channel anything. Like, even if I channel like events that can look negative, I always have the positive message behind it. So I was quite intrigued. What could be, why is the source telling me Black November, right? Anyway, so the point of this video, I'm always a little bit chaotic when I explain things. The point of this video is to have a deeper look into this timeline, November to February, because I really feel, and I've been feeling that for 1 year now, that it's gonna be quite something for the large majority of people. And in March 2026, things will look quite different. We will feel quite different. So I already know that whatever happens outside, inside, this timeline is very important and will act as a energetical shift. How do you say that? In French, we say un palier énergétique, which means that you have a ladder and you go from one level to another. So something really changed in the way you think, in the way you process events, or the way you see yourself, the way you feel, what you do, what you eat. It's like a drastic shift in many aspects of your life, that I'm sure of. But I channel feelings, I channel a few information, but not many events precisely. So let's have a look into this together. I'm gonna focus and I'm gonna see what comes, what visuals comes regarding this time period. So I asked the divine source of unconditional love to show me the truth and show me whatever messages I should share in this video regarding the very important time period of November to February 2026. Alors, the global energy is it's okay. So what I'm seeing is that this time period is going to show everyone the importance of independence, coming back to independence, how to rely on yourself, how to rely on your very close circle, to show you the importance, but also push you via external pressure and events to reach this state. It's like you don't have a choice. You have to learn how to rely on yourself. And it's gonna multiply. I see it multiply. It takes various shape and form for people, for entities, for group of people. It's gonna mean the same thing. The outcome is the same, but it's gonna mean different thing for everyone. It's gonna be different for everyone. The outcome end of February will be this knowledge, this experience, and relying, self-reliance. Alors, this challenge will apply to countries, to nations, will apply to families, will apply to people, just individual, will apply to certain type of people, like a group of people led with a specific belief system. And okay, and I saw a broomstick. There's an invite to clean certain things, to simplify, because you rely on oneself, on yourself. You need to simplify. Simplify your finances, simplify so many things. The outcome again is always positive. That's for sure. It's a challenge to learn a state of mind, to learn simplification of life which will be necessary for what is coming next. Alors, I'm shown animals. There's something about animals. Something we're gonna observe different in animals. What I'm shown is I'm mostly shown felines like cats, lions, tigers. It's like it's like they're gonna perceive more confidence and trust, that humans are worth of trust because of this process. So something in our aura, something in our energetical field would dramatically change because of this new behavior of simplification, this new state of mind. And this is something that's going to be particularly appreciated by certain animals around us. I guess we were talking about pets, but not just pets. They will approach us easier because of this. I mean, it's grounding, huh? Simplification is grounding, huh? I see so many things, but I don't understand what it is. I feel headache right now. Alors. I think what I'm shown, the source is trying to show me how the aura looks, because I have like different textures, I have different movement and different colors, and it's like my brain cannot take it. I have a headache right now. Okay. All right, okay. It's funny because the source is also showing me like different things, like shapes, fish, animals, and they're getting smaller and bigger and smaller and bigger, like it's pulsing or pulsating, sorry for my English. It's pulsing, I think. It's pulsing. It's getting bigger and smaller and bigger and smaller. Maybe that's the way they perceive things. Maybe that's the way some animals perceive our aura. All right, okay. So what Alors, what else is going to happen during this period of time, November 2025 to February 2026? Alors, oh, I don't know this name in English, but I'm seeing a troll, like a big troll, I know it's symbolic. It's like we are going to discover the big ogre or the big monster or something like this. It's symbolic. It's an information. It's a set of information that people are going to understand or receive or see. Everyone is seeing this big ogre, this big troll, this big monster. It feels like people are going to see the trap. It's like this monster is a symbolic for the trap we have been led to fall into. Necessary. It is very necessary that we understand that. Necessary. This troll, which area of life, aspects of life does it concern mostly? Growth, wealth, regeneration, healing, something like this. Growth as well, things that grow on earth, everything that grows. It's like all the barriers and the limits that we were conditioned to have in many different aspects of our life, including our self-healing capacities, our wealth. I feel like it's also like health and finance is like the same. It's the same energy manipulation. It's like those limits gonna disappear for a lot of people. So everything that grows, and I'm also talking about the nature and how the nature is abundant, and how it develops the fruits and everything that feed us. It's big. It's like everything that grows, basically. This is more subtle. Some people gonna be aware that those limits are taken away, and some won't be aware. And it feels like this is like a limit the limits are being removed in our collective consciousness or unconsciousness. I don't know exactly what, but I see it as a cloud connecting everyone above everyone's mind, and it's like there is this unlock, you see. Limits are removed. This is going to be amazing. Professional wise, business wise, it's gonna lead to a lot of creativity. It's again this period of November to February is like economic chaos. Like everything is chaos outside when you look at the TV or whatever is happening in the world. But in another way, it's the perfect time to seed, which is weird because you don't necessarily want to seed a new business project when something is happening in the world and nothing is sure. But people will have a completely different state of mind, and that's why it's the perfect time to seed. The moment it's the less sure, the moment you have the most faith with your new updated belief system, free of conditioning, free of these limits, it's the best time to seed, because your faith is so strong. The energy you put in is so strong because it's chaos outside. Yeah, if I look at November feels very November feels very chaotic, like so much is happening. December feels very, very quiet and frozen, like a very cold period, cold month, literally. Mm, but it also feels more. There's this energy of. I don't want to say shock, but a little bit like shock, like, huh, wow, that happened. And then it brings silence, but the silence is reconstructive, it's good, it's regenerating. January, big start. It's completely different. The energy of January compared to December. December is like mentally, emotionally recovering from November. Finding humility because of how shocking November was in a way. It's not as bad as the words I use. And January is already full on action. It's weird. January, I mean, it's winter still. Things should be frozen, but I see a lot of action in January already. January, February, a lot of action actually. It's very granular. I'm shown it's granular action. It's not a big switch, but it's a lot of inspired granular actions in January and February. It's very important time. It's again a time of seeding. I was talking about seeding. This is a time of seeding. It's like an earlier spring or something, because it's a choice that people can make to seed, to treat January and February like spring, and to seed already in order to accelerate, because 2026 is gonna be pretty fucking fast. Sorry, it's just the feeling that I have that it's very, very fast in happenings. And March will feel like June already. It's weird. Yeah, the reason is, it's like January, February, March will be the usual spring. It's weird what I'm saying, because April, May, June, and July especially, it's gonna be too much. There's gonna be so much things happening. July especially. It can be a natural catastrophe, it can be something on the earth, because I see that it's very geographic, it's climate related, something happening in July, and I see something spinning, so maybe tornadoes, hurricanes, something like this. It's involving a lot of speed, water or air. I think I see more air than water. But it's mostly air, and it's spinning, and it's very fast. July, and this is why we have the opportunity to grow what needs to be grown and to seed what needs to be seeded in January, February, March. It's like an earlier spring. You will have 2 springs because you need to move forward quite fast for July. July is a big one. July is some kind of deadline. And I'm seeing a split of people in July already. Yeah, I think I know what the split means, but I don't want to assume. I'm not shown exactly what it means, but I see that there's a group of people that goes in left, and then a group of people that goes right, and I'm seeing like shadow and forgetfulness or something like this, like forgot. People are forgotten. It's weird. And then there's people who are rising in action or something like this. July is gonna be a big moment to separate these 2 group of people. July, and it's gonna find a resolution in September 2026, something like this. It's gonna, after September, is gonna be completely different energy, very, very calm, very, very calm. But yeah, July, I think July is going to be the most intense month of 2026. I thought it would be September, but September is just the conclusion, where the resolution. July is going to be the month where the events are implemented, and oof, yeah. Okay, so I talked way more than I thought. Is there any advice or anything I should share in this video for the people watching? Organize, practical, simplify, and get close to your loved ones, to your family. Reach out to the people you love. Connect. You will need that support. It's a time for solidarity. Simplify everything you think you need to do in order to connect with the real people, with your loved ones in your close circle, and organize together. You don't need to plan anything right now. You just need to reconnect, and then you will feel when the moment comes for organization, for talking, exchanging ideas. In November, December is going to be a time where people exchange a lot and open their heart and talk about real things for once. But you can reconnect now already. Is there anything else I should share in this video? No, that's it. Wow, that was intense. Oh. Thank you for watching this video, and I will film some updates if something comes. If nothing comes when I turn on the camera, I obviously do not do the video anyway. Only when it's necessary. Thank you very much again, and I wish you all the best. What we are going through, the wave we're surfing might be very high, but we have to surf that wave, and we're gonna do that wonderfully. Yes, all the best.